You guys, this is Mrs. G again, and I'm going to actually add an addendum to the video that I sent out about all the options we have for this summer, because it turns out we have a materials budget and we can buy you each your own microbit. These are really very popular in the teaching code world. Um, you can use something called make code and learn how to write code. You can use drag and drop coding. You can use Python. I believe you can use Java with these. And here's some of the just really fun activities you can do. I've taught with these at Kid Museum in Bethesda. I don't know if you guys have been there or heard of that. And they're, again, a really great tool. And you guys, since you guys get to keep them, I think that's a really great thing because it's the kind of thing where it's easy to start and then you can learn a lot. It's called a low threshold, high ceiling. I mean, it's easy to learn, but you can go really high in what you do with these. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm putting these on the survey, and these are also an option for something we can do this summer. Hi everyone, this is Mrs. G, and I'm going to make a video just showing you what we're going to do this summer. We're going to start with Scratch, and Scratch is an online programming tool. It's a lot of fun, and it might look simple from here, but actually you can get pretty complex with this. It's used in middle schools, high schools, and even universities as a way to teach programming logic. It's really fun. You can make games. And you can make stories, you can make like little videos. It's really a lot of fun. Okay, and here we are again. This is the same game that I showed you before, but I have a sprite that I created myself. And I created it in a program that's very much like Photoshop. And so Photoshop is a lot of fun, but it's something you have to download and pay for. But there are some really great free online tools that I'd like to show you. So this is like the picture actually of the little sprite I just made, the little penguin sprite. I also took a picture of a hat, and I used an online tool called Pixlr to combine the two, the hat and the penguin, and I kept taking new pictures with the hat moving. And those were the different costumes I brought into Sprite to make my own sprite. You can also use Pixlr to take, say, a picture of yourself or a friend, to add a friend to your photo. You can also do some video editing like iMovie, but there's a free version called Sumo Video. And there's also an online like GarageBand called Sumo Tunes that Jason Mullinax, a local musician, would be teaching. He's fantastic. So there's lots of different artistic tools that we can learn this summer. And what you're going to find among them is a commonality of, similar to Tinkercad when we had separate pieces that we grouped. And most of these, you have some type of layers that you do. With photos, you have different layers that you add, and you can add and subtract layers. With music, you can add and subtract layers of instruments and vocals. And same with the video. You can have different films. You can add titles. You can have a voiceover. You don't have to do the original recording of your voice. So there's lots of really fun things you can do that teach you overall how to use these sort of art type applications. They're really fun. We can also do some more coding in Tinkercad circuits, which looks a lot like Scratch. But unlike Scratch, you can actually see the code. These Arduinos probably look familiar to you if you've made one of the robots. So there's also kind of just fun coding stuff we can do online with Tinkercad circuits. If we don't have time to do Tinkercad circuits together, I'm going to be making instructional videos for all of my summer campers. So you can always watch those very short videos. And what I'm hoping to do here is not just have Eastern Middle School be a community, but to include Eastern Middle School in a broader community of all of my Gadget Lab camps. So you would be doing Gadget Lab Summer Camp. And I'm going to have a special page for your work. If you'd like to upload your work to my website, we can display that. If you'd like to write an instructional video of your own using Zoom, I'd love for you to do that. If you find some little tool that works really well, or something you want to show, you can make your own video. I'm going to post that. I'm also going to have you work on a resume. And this resume is going to track all the skills you've learned, both with me in school and out of school. So if you when you go to apply for a job or some kind of maybe magnet program or something, you'll have a record of everything you've learned. So anyways, I'm really excited that we're going to be together this summer. We're going to have lots of fun, and let's chat.